Niti Aayog, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations (FAO) are organizing a national dialogue on Indian agriculture 2030, pathways for enhancing farmers' income, nutritional security, and sustainable food system. It is being held between 19th of January to 22nd January 2021. Food and Agriculture Organization is one of the co-organizers of this national dialogue, and we have with us Mr. Tomio Shichiri, who is India representative of FAO, to talk about this national dialogue. So, Mr. Shichiri, welcome to this discussion. So, my first question to you, why the national dialogue?
Namaste. Thank you, Mr. Singh. It's a very important question. India agriculture is identified with the Green Revolution that started in the 1960s, enabling the nation to make great strides in the domestic food production and significantly contributing to progress in agriculture and allied sectors. So it transformed India from the food deficit nation to a food surplus countries in terms of food security point of view. And however, now the country is facing challenge related to sustainability, nutrition, the adoption of new agriculture technologies, and perhaps most importantly, I can say, income level of the population dependent on agriculture farming. So the government of India is continuously engaged in addressing these challenges, and relevant departments are involved in the administration of existing programs and policies. There is a recognized need for more long-term directional reorientation of food and agriculture and farm policies. So the country is known of its diverse and unique agroecological agri-food systems and the diversity of farming practice. So it is important to get diverse point of view engaged in a national level dialogue to find suitable solutions for the futures. The national dialogue aims to complement effort of the Niti Aayog and Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare in designing a post-Green Revolution future for the countries. So both recognize that the challenge for which the Green Revolution was rolled out was since being addressed to a great extent in a large part of the countries. Therefore, there is a clear need now for transformative vision for the next decades. So this national dialogue is about thinking through the transformation and what it means for both policy and practice.
Okay, next, what is FAO's role in this process, and how has FAO steered the process of national dialogue?
Since 2019, FAO has been engaged with Niti Aayog and Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare of the government of India and relevant technical experts in the deliberation on the policy framework for the transformative shift toward 2030. So process entails facilitating a dialogue among key stakeholders, including government agencies, farmers group, academia, international organization, and civil society. So FAO India, in collaboration with the Niti Aayog and Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, developed the design of this consultative process. Toward this, a steering committee was formed with a dozen domain experts in the field of food and agriculture, representing a wide range of the agriculture and allied sectors. Then this committee has held 6 meetings, during which the priority theme for the dialogue were identified. Then a paper by selected authors were commissioned on the priority themes. These will form the basis of discussion. So FAO India has functioned as a secretariat to facilitate the entire process, and FAO has enjoyed valuable partnership with India since it began operations in 1948, over 70 years. It continued playing the catalytic role in India's progress in the area of the crop, livestock, transboundary animal disease, fisheries, food securities, food safety, and management of natural resources. More recently, FAO has been engaged with the government of India and its relevant ministry and department for mainstreaming agrodiversity, greening agriculture, and transitioning for paddy wheat monoculture toward crop diversification.
So, Mr. Shichiri, my question is, what we wish to achieve from this process?
This national dialogue is a consultative process which intends to have a healthy exchange of view among all stakeholders to facilitate the transformation of India's agriculture. It process to take a decade-long view, suggesting pathway for changing through 2020 to 2030, complementing efforts of NITI Aayog and Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers' Welfare. So, the national dialogue intends to provide a broad framework for the transition to a more sustainable agri-food system by 2030. So, it will provide government of India concrete outputs to engage the state government on various policy reform. A presence of key policy makers in the steering committees as a platform will facilitate continuous engagement with the relevant high-level state agencies. So, the pathways document, which is one of the output of this national dialogue, will provide base for food and farming system for the next decade, ensuring the sustainability of plants, fish, forest, and livestock, and their connection with the well-being of people and more particularly small and marginal farmers.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shichiri, for your valuable time you have given us to discuss the main objective of National Dialogue on Indian Agriculture. Once again, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Namaste.